like, share, and subscribe.
Okay, good morning. So today I'm going to speak about a very important and very concerning issue as of now that's been affecting our lives in a very dramatic way. I'm going to speak about the Wuhan coronavirus outbreak that's happened recently and is causing a lot of humdrum in China and other few other countries in the world. We are actually very concerned because we are concerned whether the virus is actually going to come down to India. In fact, there have been few reports in the last couple of days of it, coming down to a few cities in India, but still it's not confirmed. So this message, I am actually trying to put it across at this point of time because this is of high importance. How can we actually protect ourselves? From spreading the virus around, and how can we play a crucial role in preventing the spread of this virus. So before that, just a little brief introduction about the virus. So basically, this coronavirus, the name comes from the it's a Latin word, corona. Corona means crown. That's how the virus actually looks under the microscope. It has the structure covering the envelope of the virus is like the crown. That's how it gets its name. So this virus is actually all around us in nature. It is not something new. It has been here since many years. So this is one of the most common virus that actually causes the common cold, which we get infected very often. But the problem is not there. The problem happens when this virus all of a sudden undergoes mutation, especially some coronavirus that is transmitted from animals, from which is their primary host, to human beings. That is where the mutation happens, and that is where it becomes a big problem. So the current Wuhan outbreak as such, the problem as of now is the vaccines, the development of vaccines is still underway. We are actually not, we are far away, I would say, from developing a good vaccine against the virus. Now, what could be the reason for this? The reason is very simple. The new mutated virus, to develop a vaccine, we actually need to have the virus structure in the lab, so that unless we have the structure of the virus, we cannot actually go ahead with the vaccine development. Because only after the vaccine structure is available with us, we can actually inject it to animals to see if we can develop antibodies, protective antibodies to the virus. And once the antibodies are developed, and then we need to actually start with the clinical trials where we inject the antibodies to humans to see whether we are actually developing immunity to the virus. So it's a long process. It's going to take many months, if not years, before we go through all these stages and finally a vaccine is available. So that is why it is not quite an easy task by the time we actually have the vaccine with us in the hand. So that is why at this point of time, it is of utmost importance that we follow basic few measures to contain the spread of this virus, or basic few measures to keep ourselves protected. What is that? The most simple and most effective way is following basic rules of personal hygiene. The first thing is avoid traveling to crowded places, because this virus spreads through respiratory droplets. So the more you're in a crowded place, the more chances that an infected person might actually, through sneezing or any such nasal droplets that you might be exposed to the virus. So as much as possible, avoid traveling to crowded places. And if you're going to a new place, new building, make sure that you're always following some basic measures like using an alcohol based hand sanitizer to keep frequently washing your hands on that. So, and another important thing, if you have a cold or if you're sneezing, make sure that you sneeze into a tissue, or make sure you sneeze into the elbow of your hand, so that you're going to contain the transmission of the respiratory droplets. And always make sure that if you're going to a new building, if you're touching tables, chairs, doorknobs, make sure you use the hand sanitizer or wash your hands with soap and water thoroughly, because that will destroy the virus. And along with that, make sure that if you're sick, try to be at home, because that is also important. As a human being of the society, it's important that we take active participation in preventing the spread of any such potential infection. So if you're sick, stay at home. Please don't travel and spread the infection around. So make sure that if you follow these instructions, few of these personal hygiene measures, if you follow, it will go a long way in preventing the transmission of this virus. So I hope with this basic information, we take the important measures to prevent the spread of the virus all around and keep ourselves safe, also ourselves and our family and our friends safe. And so please follow these things and stay healthy and be safe.